As I do my work of reporting and writing, and as we published the magazine, over the years we began to try to bring people into this experience. We created something that's completely unique. It's not 75 people following a flag, getting on a bus under a chronometer. It's a small group of people encountering friends of ours, having a kind of spiritual journey to the heart of the church.
If you are a Catholic who wants to enrich your faith, who wants to see where the apostles sent disciples out in mission and see where so many of our saints hailed from, if you want to see the sort of the crucible of history and how it affects events in our world even today, then making this type of trip yourself is something you should do.
We get to travel on the buses together and have dinner together, etc. So the dialogue actually taking place inside and among the pilgrims is an equally important part of the experience.
It's something that has been so important to some of our pilgrims that they've come back a second, a third, a fourth, even a fifth time to travel with us.
I've been on 3, and each one of them has meant something important to me. I've learned something, expanded, and I've come away with some growth. And no matter how old you get, that's awfully important to make life interesting.
We started now visiting countries like Germany, where Pope Benedict lived and grew up, England, Oxford, and all the way down to Canterbury, where Thomas à Becket was martyred. And we found that the same style of privileging the living stones of the church, as it were, more even than these monuments, which are quite beautiful and quite striking, but actually meeting the people. We have a whole series of pilgrimages which we think are changing the way people visit and people encounter our church past.
When you go to Assisi, anyone can walk into the Basilica of St. Francis, but to meet the Franciscans who are there and to learn their stories of why they're there and what is it like to be a Franciscan today in Assisi, and perhaps to have them join dinner and join our table of conversation, it adds to the texture and to the fabric of the pilgrimage.
Our goals are leading us on paths that very few people take, and we're experiencing incredible encounters and meetings, and we'd like you to come along with us on the journey of a lifetime.